Peace. Islam, Shalom, Hotep. You are tuned in to Chime News Network, where we chime in on anything that comes to light at any time, any day. I might not always be on here, but I'm coming whenever I feel it's necessary. So today, I feel it's necessary. So we are in the wake of a war with Iran. Trump took it upon himself to kill one of their highest ranking generals, which he isn't doing anything but what he's been told to do anyway. So no president is making decisions without being told. You can best believe that. I read in the Illuminati book, some book, I can't remember, it was called the Illuminati. Matter of fact, the book is called the Illuminati. And it was talking about how all these countries and all these leaders and all this stuff, they all working for the same end game. So a lot of these wars just be all about money. However, we know that the president is just a puppet or a pawn in the game. Okay? And one thing's for certain, and two things for sure, that for the past 6 years, when I was on the streets preaching, since I've been on Facebook, through the Spirit of the Most High, using scriptures, we've been warning people that this war with Iran is coming. We've been telling people. So I'm doing this video simply to tell people, if you've seen me or anyone that calls themselves a Hebrew Israelite or anything of the sort that came to you with scriptures to explain to you that a war was coming, the final war was coming with Iran, and you looked past me or looked past them, looked at us as if we was crazy, didn't want to pay attention to us, thought that we didn't know what we was talking about. Now that the war is here, don't be surprised. Don't be afraid, because you was warned, or someone tried to inform you and you chose to ignore it. All I'm saying is that this is the time where, if you haven't gotten your mind right, if you haven't gotten yourself together, if you haven't gotten your mentality together, your kids together, if you haven't changed your frame of mind, this is the time to do so. Okay? I myself, I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? This war here is gonna break. It's more than likely gonna collapse the dollar. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people to get themselves ready for that dollar collapse. Invest in gold. You know, if you would like to invest in some gold, comment at the bottom of the video. I'll give you a link for you to go invest in gold. Okay? So if the dollar does collapse, you won't have to worry. You can cash out your gold in any form of currency you want. So let's put that in order and in perspective. Also, I try to tell people, make sure you pray, fast, something that I got to do more of myself. But this is the time, man. This is the time that you're going to be really tested mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Your faith is going to be tested. Whether or not you believe in what you worship is going to be tested as well. Because, see, me, I'm not worried. Everybody's stressed. They emotional. They crying. And they talking about praying for troops. Me, listen, I'm not worried about that. Because one thing's for certain. I knew this war was coming. I knew mentally, I was already prepared for the moment America went to war with Iran. Because I've been saying this since 2013. That this is going to be the final war. Okay? The war that collapses the dollar. And I know people don't understand this and don't remember, probably might not even remember. When Bush was in office, we was in all these wars leading up into Obama. Still in the war while Obama was in office. When Obama got in office, we had the recession. So here we are going into another war that's about to be worse than Iraq. And it may get to a few presidents, but we may have a few presidents here and there. But now that this war has started, it ain't no stopping it. It ain't no stopping it. It's going to go forth. People are finna die. So, don't be remiss to think that another recession worse than 2008 might not happen in the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe 15. But I'm going to give it 5 to 10. So do yourself a favor. Invest in some gold. Invest in some silver. Something tangible you could touch. Because the dollar is fiat currency. It is fake monopoly money. This war is going to see who can stand the test of times, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and who are willing to change their lives. Because now everybody is about chasing the bag, and I get it, chase your bag. Everybody is about this, that, and the third. But I'm telling you, while everybody been watching sports, playing sports, doing all these things, trying to turn up, I've been sitting back for the last 5 years watching, reading, praying, studying, researching. And I knew this moment was coming. So everybody who been focusing on the wrong thing, now they got to catch up. They got some catching up to do on their studying, their praying, their fasting, their research, so they can get into the know of what's going on. Because the scriptures are living and breathing right now with this war that's about to happen. So, with that being said, I just want to say thank you for chiming in to Chime News Network. Just comment, subscribe. All comments are welcome. Hate and disagreement, it don't matter. I might not always respond, but say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? And please understand and overstand that this war is going to happen whether or not we want it to. Peace.